Hey you guys, good morning, happy Monday. Guys, early in the morning and I already shoot myself in the leg. I picked up a bungee over the weekend. It is 191 and it showed 20 miles and I thought it was 20 miles from pickup to delivery. People, it was 20 miles from my house to the pickup, which I'm here. I didn't bother to see how far it was gonna go because again, I thought it was gonna be 20 miles. People, is 150 miles away. Which thankfully I don't have nothing else scheduled for today, but oh boy. But we're here, man. I don't got time for complaints, so let's just get this money, man. I'll see you guys when I start to heading back. What's going on, you guys? If you can see back there, I finished the delivery. It's actually in the afternoon, 2:37 p.m. Man, what a Monday, man, what a Monday. I left to do my delivery, bungee delivery, and right before I got there, I stopped to get some fuel. So getting some fuel, standing outside, and I get the smell of burning oil. And I was like, I'm getting fuel. I was like, fuel should not smell like that. So, smelling is not the fuel. Curiosity got the better of me, so I start looking around my van. Why does it smell like burning oil? I smell the front, nothing. I get down. Oh boy. Look like fucking. There was a lot of oil all over the place. Now I wasn't sure where the oil was coming from, but I didn't get a signal here that I needed oil. But now I know that it's leaking. So finish my delivery, drive straight back to my mechanic. I'm a mechanic myself, but I don't have a garage, so usually I just take it to a mechanic, especially when I know what's going on. And what happened was this is actually on me. When I did my oil change the other day, I forgot the tool, the wrench to remove the oil filter. There was a guy there, and I asked him. He was fixing his car if he can let me use oil filter, and he. Hold on. So like I was saying, I asked the guy who was there if he could let me borrow, I think it's called a wrench to remove the filter. But the one that he loaned me was the one that you grab the filter from the bottom, but I didn't have enough leverage. So I'm trying to force it and get it down, but I don't have enough leverage. So I just returned it back to him, thank you very much, but I did not get the filter though. Try, but I did not get the filter. So I was like, well, I just replaced the filter my next oil change, and that's how I left it. Turns out, I guess I made a little hole on the oil filter, so small that it took weeks for it to start leaking, because it's been like 2 weeks since I did the oil change, and the oil that I saw today was from that oil change, from that oil filter, not oil change, oil filter. So I'm just glad that it was nothing major. I just bought this damn van not even a month ago, and I supposedly did a really good inspection on this thing. What the hell? It's leaking already. So dodge a bullet there. But I was just thinking on my way when I was coming on my way here that's why you need to rate your work properly, because you need money for maintenance. There is no other way to say it. You're using these vans. When the van breaks down, you're gonna need money. And yes, it's usually less expensive when it's a van and you don't have, a cargo van or a semi truck. Those breakdowns are more costly. But that is not to say that if your van break down in the middle of nowhere, you're gonna have spend some money, man. You're gonna have to spend some money, especially if you're not really mechanically inclined. I mean, even I know one or two things, but when I saw all the oil over there, my first thought was like, go to the mechanic, because I had no tools with me, which I need to fix. I'm gonna have to bring some tools and put it here, but I was just not prepared. So if you're just doing deliveries, pennies on the mile, thinking about the next bill you gotta pay by the end of the month or next month or whatever it is, you're not really thinking long term, real profit. That's gonna hurt your business. And I don't have to tell you guys, anyone who run the business that way, you're gonna run out of business sooner or later, because man, by the end of the day, by the end of the year, you gotta pay taxes. You gotta keep up with maintenance. If you don't keep up with maintenance, you're gonna catch up to you. You gotta pay yourself. If you have a car note, you need to pay your car note. Commercial insurance, tolls, permits. I think you need BOC3, and not so sure on that, and 2 permits you should get. Forgot the other one. Food for you to, keep yourself afloat. Eat. Man, hey, you're gonna spend 2 or 3 coins. You're gonna spend $2 or $3. So make sure you guys are charging these brokers, these people, some money that you're comfortable with. So if you break down, my truck break down, but with this work that I'm doing, with this delivery, with this, route that I'm doing, whatever it is, I can cover the expenses. I can keep up with maintenance. It's gonna keep me afloat. If my truck break down tomorrow, that was not be the end of it. Look after yourself. Look after yourself. That definitely messed me up, because I had another delivery, bungee delivery, that I was gonna do at 1 o'clock. That was gonna put me around 250, and I had to cancel because, again, once I saw the oil, I just drive straight to the mechanic. And now I'm trying to see if I can get a roadie route, which I don't think I will. I haven't seen any really roadie route today. It was one route only. Too many packages. Not really worth it. Curry is. I saw a few deliveries with them, but I was not available. It's already what? 2:45. I'm gonna give you another 30 minutes and see if I can get a delivery. If not, I just go home early for today and regroup, man. That's it, regroup. But at least have a peace of mind knowing that there was nothing major as far as breakdown, because man. Good thing I have a delivery for tomorrow with Bungie again. I had another one for Friday, but they rescheduled that for next week. And I just get signed up with my second company to do expediting work. So I'm trying to remove myself from doing gig apps to do expediting work, but I want to have really 3 to 4 companies to do expediting before I fully move into expediting, because I don't want to get a low, let's say Pennsylvania, with a company or 2, and then these companies cannot get me out of there. Then I'm stuck in Pennsylvania, or I have to come back empty 500 miles or whatever it is. Don't make sense. That's the definition of putting all your eggs in one basket, and I ain't trying to do that. Because while I'm here with the gig apps, I got some good days. Some days not so good. Today it was definitely this oil leaking. I don't really regret coming straight to the mechanic and get that look up, because I was 2 hours away, 2 hours and a half away. So if my truck were to break down over there, towing, this is I don't even want to think about it. Right. So take care of your equipment. Your equipment's gonna take care of you. So that's that. So if I'm here, I can do deliveries, this and that. But if I get a delivery going out of state with 1 or 2 companies to do expediting work, if anything goes to hell, I have to bobtail back. And as I now am applying to these companies to do expedited work, one thing that I see is that you are being treated as a company driver for the most part. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do that. If you get assigned to a low, you have to do it. You have to, man. Please. Know your worth, man. Know your worth. You guys. And I just looking like, at what point do I am a independent contract? Like, this more like I'm a company driver. The way these companies have things set up, it's more like that you're a company driver. All right, we're not gonna talk about, oh, because you're just a number in the company. Yeah, but I'm supposed to be an independent contractor. Send me a low if I want it, I'll take it. If not, it's cool. Shouldn't be too much of a big deal. If you don't want it like that, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm not signing with no one company only. I'm not doing no fixed rate either. Okay, know your worth. Know your worth. That's it for this one, guys. I'm gonna give it 30 more minutes. If I don't get a good delivery, I'm out for the day. It's hot. Hot today. So it is what it is, but overall, I had a good Monday, man. That delivery was Y91. It's better than nothing. I was hoping to make at least 300 today, especially when how I started the day with 191. I was like, man, I can easily make 300 today. And that could still happen if I get a Roadie XD route, but I haven't really seen Roadie XD route all day, so we're not gonna be delusional now. I don't think it's gonna happen. And even if they launch 1 or 2 Roadie XD routes, there's a lot of drivers just waiting for them. A lot of drivers waiting for them. But it is what it is. Like I said, tomorrow I got this 120 delivery with Bungie, and I got this guy with this company that I just signed on today. He's telling me to send him my zip code once I'm available. So once I pick up the delivery in the morning and I start heading to the customer, I'm gonna send him the zip code. Hey, this is where I'm gonna be. See if you can get me anything. And we just gotta wait and see what happens tomorrow. You know? Why not? Let's give it a shot. Bye bye.